Welcome, Gemini, to my channel. Gemini in your eye. We've already started the timer. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and get a Celtic cross for my beautiful Geminis. Ooh. Right off the bat, we have the Ace of Swords. So, wow. In our present moment, am I feeling that there is some new beginning here? There is somewhat a persecution here. There's a persecution here going on. And a perfect time for a reconciliation. This is finally getting some closure here. Just a lot of excitement regarding something that hurt you. Possibly you had to let someone go in your past. There has been a lover that has completely disregarded your feelings, and then finally you are able to clear cut say that this is a new beginning here with that Page of Cups. This is my first tarot deck for this in particular channel. And I have little footnotes here. And on the Page of Cups, the first thing I saw was artist. There's like a creativity that you have when you are heartbroken. Like you can write. When you are mad, you can just flow. You've made your way more or less through pain here. You balance out like morning to night here. This is where you were viewed somewhat as a crybaby, more or less. Like every time that you complained, someone was there to like hurt you in some way. Hurt your reputation. Keep you stuck. Anxiety, despair, nightmares, not knowing what is going on. Two more flip. Leave you confused. Making you pursue them. This might be a emotional time for you. Nonetheless, I feel where you're not going to give up. You're going to keep pursuing what you got to do. The only way you're going to get a brand new beginning is through closure. You have a fear, like whenever you go to balance things out and internalize things, and it's like up here, everything is so confused. Like, what option do I take? What do I do? I mean, I can't do this without them. This is something that's been derived since you were a child. Fear of abandonment. It's almost like you see stars, like you're in the twilight zone when you are alone. Now, I would definitely say the Page of Cups is someone that is a dreamer, very creative, talkative. This is a friend that when you are emotional, they are just as sensitive. They can internalize a lot of what you are saying, full of compassion, trying to get everything pretty much on track and in order. And I think you were taken advantage of. All them times that you've cried and you didn't know why. They knew who you were. Dreamy, creative, talented. You didn't get what you deserved. Spirit's here to say you deserve a new beginning. It's time to let the swords fall out here. Can't now make it up. Let the swords fall out. Here we are, reciprocity. The reciprocity here. For the next year. Opportunity knocks. The doors will be open for you. Will you open the door when opportunity knocks? Are you going to pretend you're not home? Maybe you're going to get that lucky break that you're going to need to pounce on here. You need a job to help you get out. You have opportunities all around you. Feelings of confusion, unworthiness. There's somewhat of a this could be an ex-husband that emotionally tore you down. I feel as some of you are having some legal issues as well, Gemini. And it could be regarding a theft. Some of you could have not so many good deeds here that you have put in, and it tears you up because it feels as the opportunities that were given to you left you stranded, and this is who you were going to be forever, and that's not the case. Spirit's here with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords trying to take away all that heartbreak, maybe all the heartbreak that you have put out there. Trying to free your spirit, give you the reciprocity, help you open the door to social connections. Some of you could feel like someone has stolen your creative ideas. But I'm going to tell you something, if it worked for them, it's going to work for you too. That was a really good idea, wasn't it? It's a really good idea. There was a potential for success there. It still is. Jump on it. Don't be too stubborn. Because whatever decision that you make, negative or positive, here is going to affect you for the next year. So you can either have that potential for success and possibilities and they go in your favor, or it can all go pretty much south and you can run right into legal affairs and different things, that do not quite serve you. Pretty clear cut and dry message there. For Gemini, what can Gemini be doing to better their life? Okay, you might have had a few setbacks. Maybe your attempts at income have been really largely unsuccessful here. But don't lose hope. You got to learn from your mistakes. Right? Say don't give up. You see the rebel here? There's some kind of news that you're hearing, and there's some kind of belief helping you that's setting you back from getting ahead. A lot of you have a bad temper. After you hear something that you don't like, you kind of say things you don't mean, and you come to regret later. And then you have to apologize. You have to come back, give the reciprocity again, and make things all happy and work again. Hopefully things work out. And man, that's going to cause all kinds of trust issues in your future. Here, Mercury does go retrograde. If you notice, it says setbacks, the rebel, and unethical. There's that powder keg Jupiter and that run-in with Mercury retrograde. Now, if you know what a powder keg is, that is actually gunpowder. And there might be a feeling of walking on eggshells this upcoming week. You really do want to avoid very difficult people, okay? People who are really outgoing, through their routine. They're happy. They're willing to make you smile and laugh. These are very positive influences to be around. I'm seeing that's where it's going to lead to your success. Be sure to steer clear of other people who are needy, energy thieves, social connections that prevent you from pouncing on your lucky breaks. Right? Look for an energy that can turn lemons into lemonade. All right? Turns lemons into lemonade. Can give you something back out of it, so you can quit going around things that there's no opportunity. It leaves you hurt. What could Gemini be going through at this time? This is kind of my negatives deck here. Ooh. I should be the only one not waiting for my turn. Commitment phobe. We're all the same. Religion, evil, spiritual, good. No matter what, it's like Pandora's box here. That deepest, darkest place, we all have most in common, okay? And I feel some of you are not trusting someone because they're giving a lot of attention to everyone, and you're like, nope, nope, nope. You might be a humanitarian, but I'm going to be the only one that you're going to treat that way, touch that way, say baby to. I see where you might just kind of like, whoa, aha. I recognize this. I've been through this before. I don't really like it. So remember, we are all the same. We all, sometimes I go and I say something like baby to someone else, you know, like at the store, like thanks babe. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're my baby, you know what I mean? Or thanks boo. They're not my boo. You know, the way you say things is super super important. So if you sit back and you listen and you use your take that step back here. And even though you sitting here reading something, you could also be listening to what people are saying around you. Definitely avoiding difficult people, because they will set you back over and over. That message is clear cut there. But I feel that you are afraid to commit, or someone is afraid to commit to you, even though you both have so much in common there, because of what someone is saying. They find it like you will sacrifice your morals for money, or vice versa. You could be stealing or lying about money, but more importantly, someone might be stealing or lying to you about money, is why that justice card is there. So basically, some unethical behavior led to some serious consequences. And I mean, sure, it would make me a commitment phobe too, because like, I should be the only one not waiting for my turn. Wow. Gemini. Nonetheless, you got possibilities here. Don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. Don't you cry tonight. Check out my other readings, Gemini. Want to stay on my channel? Give me a thumbs up if you want. I read for all air signs every Wednesday. Yep, the deepest, darkest place. We all have most in common. Pretty tough read there. Almost the energy depletion energy.